God. Oh my God. Hello everyone, it's me again. I'm Samantha Giro. 嗱，今日咧我哋講係我哋呢個節目咧18日裏面係全部都講廣東話嘅。咁咧，正如我哋之前所講啦，我哋呢18日裏面咧係全部講圍繞去 empower 女性嘅範圍嘅，包括家庭、感情生活、婚姻生活、教小朋友同埋做一個事業女性嘅。咁我哋今日咧就會邀請到 Sylvia 係Out of the Box Wife 嘅 founder 啦。咁佢係教呢個即係專家教 intimacy 同埋個即係兩公婆嘅關係啦。咁咧once again 咧，我係 Samantha Giro， 我係 Ultra Fashion Designer。咁我曾經係個溜冰教練，亦都係一個創業家，亦都係一個女強人。咁咧今日咧我哋所講嘅所有內容咧，都係以讚揚女性同埋鼓勵女性為主嘅，就冇偏見成分，亦都冇針對或者歧視成分嘅。咁 OK，sorry，allow me speak very quickly one minute. Welcome to be with us today, Sylvia. So, I just introduced you very quickly as the founder of Out of the Box Wife. Today, we're going to speak about 5 common mistakes that wives make. 咁我會將佢講嘅説話 translate 俾你聽啦。Yes, so...
Wow, I wish I could speak Cantonese.
You can speak a bit of
Cantonese used to be our second home, though. Yeah.
Yes.
So, I think like I've seen and heard so many women, like they compare their marriage life with others, especially with the romantic movies, dramas, or romantic novel. So
Yes.
that's the first thing. And then they started to compare and they think they don't have that beautiful.
第一點咧係好多太太咧都會將自己嘅婚姻同人哋嘅婚姻去作比較嘅，人哋嘅婚姻都係好好嘅，自己嘅婚姻就麻麻地啦。Okay, how about the second point?
So the second one is like even the young mom, they believe they blame on the low libido or like sex drive. They don't have sex drive, and then because when they make love, they feel hurt, so they just afraid to talk about it or afraid to do something about it, and then they think that it's normal. And a lot of women that I've talked to that have the same problems, when they dig down deeper, it's actually because they hate their after baby body. So that's how I see like they put more effort, more focus on how to fit into their before baby clothes, before baby dresses, then put the effort for the intimacy in their marriage life.
Alright， 咁咧第二點咧，佢就係話咧好多一啲年青嘅夫婦啦，咁咧佢哋都係即係冇咩，即係可能性慾唔係話好熱烈嗰種咁樣啦，咁咧又都會投訴，即係可能即係唔係好非常之熱衷咁啦，特別是如果生完小朋友咧，咁啲身形又變啊，又走樣啊，淨係諗住點樣減肥縮翻細啲，好似之前咁咧就即係冇將個注意力咧擺喺嗰個婚姻裏邊啦。Yes, number 3 point.
So number 3 is they take the time for granted. So they thought that they will have all the time in the world to do the intimacy. They take their nice husband at home who fall in love with them in the first place at last, because they know that, we are adult, we can understand, and then wait until baby grow bigger, then we will deal with our intimacy.
嗱，咁第3點咧就係我哋好多太太咧都會係奉旨啦，即係將個老公咧當咗係理所當然嘅，因為個老公都已經喺度啦，咁所以就遲下先啦，今日冇心情啊，聽日啦，聽日又後日啦，咁樣啦 ，yeah.
So the fourth one is like they believe what they shouldn't believe, and then they don't believe that they should believe. Like because sometimes they got married and then they just saw, okay, the longer it is like the marriage, they just turn off, and then it's normal because their mom was like that, their parents was like that, their neighbors was like that, their aunt, friends, everyone's like living the same marriage life, and then it's normal, so marriage just like that. So they believe that okay, marriage, especially in the long term, marriage is just like that.
即係咁啊 ，Sylvia 啱啱就講到啦，即係我哋好多時咧相信咗唔應該相信嘅嘢，又都唔應該相信唔啱，即係調翻轉係啱嘅嘢就唔相信，唔啱嘅嘢就攞去相信，即係等於話，我爸媽都係咁噶啦，都係咁多年都係咁嘅咧，就冇嘢啦 ，OK 啊，就算明明有個問題喺度咧，知道都唔解決嘅，唔處理嘅，相信咗錯嘅嘢。Yeah, next one.
So the next one.
Yeah.
As we know, this pandemic, right? Especially people stay in the same roof 24/7. More and more, they got divorced, right? And then what I see that they give up too early. They give up too early. Yeah.
咁呢一點好緊要啦，就係我哋咧太早放棄啦，太早放棄，特別是而家呢個新冠疫情，我哋時常都喺屋企咧，所以會產生咗好多嘅家庭問題，咁咧就我哋好早就已經放棄咗啦。Already 5 points, right?
5 points. Yes.
Right?
5 points.
Yeah. So these 5 points is very, very common. I believe there's much more, but I think this is some of the major reason that our marriage got crashed, right? But of course, we name the problem, and we also want to name a bit of solution so our audience can inspire themselves to, there's something we can do about, right? 咁嚟緊咧，Sylvia 會話俾我哋聽有幾個方法點樣去補救呢啲情況咧，或者可以點樣做咧 ？Yes. So before we talk about what should we do in case things happen like that?
So turn off.
Yeah. How about should we still do something about it if you realize your marriage is not as passionate as before?
Yeah, of course, because I believe every woman, every marriage life deserve to have this the feeling like extraordinary. They know once they fall in love, they actually have to stay the same if they know and then they want to focus on having that kind of marriage.
Yes.
Yeah, it's do you want to translate first?
Yeah, well, 我哋要無論咧係雖然結咗婚都好啦，我哋都要需要將即係 focus 翻喺自己嗰度啦。Before we talk about like a lot of women would just let things go like this way. We put this problem as less priority because kids come first, our body come first, our work come first, right? And what if we realize things happen like that, we should put our marriage come first? Do you agree this kind of statement?
Yes. So what I learned from my husband in the beginning, very beginning, that I always put our marriage at last. And then, I was super people pleaser, that I will please everybody outside our family, like our parents, my sisters or my friends, our clients, everybody first. I please them first. I make them happy. I want them to look, like me and everything. And then I know because my husband will love me anyway. So I put everything, stress and everything to him. And then one day he came to me and then he said like this, Sylvia, one day when kids grow bigger, it will be only you and me, right? Then what do you think? Like, should we build our marriage like really, really good? So one day we will really spend the time two of us, we really know that we already enjoy our marriage, or we just spend the rest of our life just like, mediocre, just like anybody else.
Okay, let me translate first. 佢咧講緊咧，之前 Sylvia 咧，佢係佢自己本身係一位非常之成功 successful 嘅 entrepreneur 嚟嘅，咁所以咧佢會將佢自己之前咧全部時間都係擺去做嘢，24小時都拎住電話，好似我呢啲咁樣，幾十個電話 at the same time， 有幾部電腦一齊啊咁所以咧就將個老公係擺到最後嘅，咁最後咧其實講少少佢嘅故事啦，其實佢嘅婚姻係已經捉咗招㗎啦，佢自己係捉咗招，但係咧佢當 當時雖然話好憤怒、好唔開心之際咧，亦都想離婚之際有兩個小朋友之際，佢呢個勇字咧，作為一個女人一個勇字咧，佢要去知道佢深愛呢個老公嘅時候，佢願意去將個次序重新擺一次，就係將個老公所講嘅嘢先。佢個老公當時同佢講咩？佢話：如果我哋老咗之後，啲細路大晒，係得返我同你兩個嘅啫。如果我哋都冇辦法去維持呢個關係咧，其實之後將會係點咧？咁所以當時 Sylvia 咧，佢即刻就用盡嘅所有辦法去睇深呢一個問題啦，所以佢都建議大家咧，如果婚姻裡面咧係發現到有咩問題，而你都覺得個家庭對於你嚟講係好重要咧，其實要將呢個 priority 放先嘅。Yeah. So well, my next question is, well, I translate and I also explain a little bit your entrepreneur background as a very successful female entrepreneur in Indonesia, and you've got your dairy brand and all that, right? So you when you face this problem, you did amazing choice and choose to face your problem. That's how you become one of the strong women, really facing the challenge and be able to find the solution by yourself. So my next question is, of course, we put our husband in priority. What if really something very critical, like to me, what if the husband already turned off, like totally off? You know, you leave me by myself for too long, right? And the feeling is very not sure it's still there. What do you think? 我啱啱就問Sylvia 啦，就係話如果個老公係已經咧 off 晒啦，對住你咧乜嘢感覺都冇晒啦，完全係覺得唉你都慣咗我喺度成10年8年，你知我哋華人社會 Chinese culture still we will stay in the marriage, right? 咁點咧？我哋而家補救定唔補救咧？所以我就等 Sylvia 去幫我哋解答。So yeah. What do you think?
To answer your question, this I want to ask, like, is that turn off because the wife think that husband turn off, or is there something like he cheat on the wife, or like he did something like toxic or abusive? It's totally different because I got client. She was like so much in pain in the first session. And then she said like husband didn't love her the way she wants him to love her and everything, and then she was I'm so in pain, Sylvia, and everything. I feel like I'm drowning and everything. And just today we did the third session. She started to use different language. That turns out my husband is kind, and actually he loved me. It's just me blind, I can't see it.
Just the language make a big impact, yeah. The way you speak, yeah.
Sometimes when that's why we need coach. Sometimes we just need someone to see it from the different perspective. But if like he's abusive or like cheating on you and it cause like some danger in your life, of course you have, as a strong woman, right? You have to stand stronger. Because you deserve to live a happy life. You deserve to make the best decision for your life, which is finding the way to be happy.
I love me. Yeah, let me translate first. 我先啱啱講話，如果咧呢段婚姻裏邊，你覺得係已經攤動咗，係因為咩原因咧？係佢唔愛你啊，定還是佢打你咧？佢呃你咧？佢出去偷食啦？佢出對屋企做一啲危險嘅嘢咧？咁佢話佢最近有一個客人，有一個 client 咧，即係去幫助呢個學生嘅時候咧，佢話淨係改變佢講嘢嘅方式啫。已經即刻係唔同晒啦，淨係講嘢嘅方式，因為當佢講嘢嗰時候，佢先發現原來個老公最深愛佢，原來我哋淨係講嘢嘅方式已經可以係改變咗啦。咁咧但係如果佢重新提到點？作為一個女強人，一個 strong woman 咧，如果你個老公係對你造成威脅嘅喺屋企嘅時候，你應該要相信你自己係值得被愛，你亦都要相信你自己係有能力去有一個人去愛你，所以你嘅時候一定要 protect， 即係保護你自己為主啦。Yeah, done. Yes. So, what if the man did really, the second step, they're starting to, ignite the love between each other by saying nice language already, and the wife still feel like not sure about this. Maybe like you said, okay, they gain weight, they become fat or whatever. So what would you propose on that point?
Yeah, that's what I said. Like the women, sometimes they love to make the drama, like something out of nothing, right?
Yeah.
It is like it's just you have to open your heart. Don't I see so many times those wives, they pay attention more to what they're lack of, like what their husband didn't do to them.
Yeah.
And then they forget like to see what actually they get from the husband. Oh, actually he's really care about me, right? It's like when the wind is like really blowing so hard, he just came to me and said like, do you remember how to, like, do you remember to turn off your window or something like this? But because you think like you want him to behave just like the way you want him to behave, you didn't see that as a, wow, he cares about me.
Yes. 所以咁佢頭先講到咧，我就話如果我哋即係已經即係可能我哋個 body 已經變咗啦，可能自己已經冇晒信心啦，或者自己覺得個老公已經唔愛啦，已經咁即係咁Sylvia 就提到咧，好多女人咧，佢哋都會選擇睇到個老公冇做俾佢嘅嘢。Instead of 睇到個老公做咗啲為佢做咗啲乜嘢，咁呢樣嘢我可以作證，真係有好多人係咁樣喎。因為咧譬如老公做一啲好少嘅嘢，可能幫你閂窗或者幫你冚被或者幫你攞啲嘢咧，我哋覺得好理所當然嘅時候，但係你冇自信係嚟自因為你覺得嗰人唔欣賞你。但係其實如果你將你着眼點喺你個先生已經為你做咗咩，你已經產生一種感恩心嘅時候咧，你就會覺得有自信，因為你都覺得佢同時佢都係喺度appreciate 緊你，咁所以你嘅體型其實已經係變咗係次要啦，咁樣。Yeah. So yeah.
I wanna add like something like everyone show their love differently. The way they show their love differently. Some maybe wife also, and most of the men, maybe they're like introverts, so they speak less.
Yeah.
But they observe sometimes like they do more than they speak, and then because women love to watch or read some romantic stuff, they wish that their husband could say the same words, but they didn't, so they feel like my home is like this.
Yeah, totally get it.
Especially now in Korean drama.
Yeah, yes.
After the cut.
Yes.
It's real life, right? It's real life.
Totally true. 即係有時咧，我哋唔好太過即係指望個老公。有啲老公係好內向、好內斂，可能講唔出啲好溫柔啊、浪漫嘅説話。咁我可以做證啦，我老公都係一啲都講唔出呢種説話嘅。咁但係我哋或者用另外體諒嘅方式係佢已經用佢嘅方式嚟 show 俾你睇佢愛唔愛你。其實你要知道你愛唔愛呢段婚姻同埋佢愛唔愛你係好重要、好關鍵，同埋將婚姻擺喺 priority， 唔好話將小朋友係 priority， 你工作係 priority， 你嘅乜嘢家人係 priority， 你嘅婚姻就係差唔多全部啦。我哋擺 priority 先啦，咁樣。Yeah, this is so true. So I just say like in drama and all this. And drama sometimes can be quite dramatic, So yeah.
So why do you think like some of the star they got divorced? Because it's their real life. It's not like by script anymore.
Yes. Exactly. Right. So today we are, we're prepared 20 minutes sharing, and while we're reaching to the end, and thank you so much for Sylvia to do this sharing with us. And again, with all of our strong women both agree we always invest in ourselves and invest especially the knowledge that we need to make sure that we can live happily because we deserve it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not common yet in Asia, especially to invest on your self-development if you really not being pushed to the edge to do that. But I wish I could have this. I know this word, this self-development before I got the bad experience. I wish I could know this long time before.
Yeah, well, I totally understand. I wish all the women don't need to go through this long path because, we tend to not share our own problems, and especially in Asia, to anyone because, we found it a shame, right? Shameful. But, without, like we said, a strong woman, we are strong enough to find a solution. And what others say is not that important. And what we experience becoming more and more important.
Yeah, it's especially in Asia, talking about making love or sex is taboo. It's a big, like, if you are talking something like this, then you are bad, or you are this kind of the image like naughty girl.
Yeah,
it's because of what we know. We live in the world that we know, right? What is the sex come from, like, that we know since we are small. Don't talk about sex and everything. So sex is like the same like pornography. But no, why sex is like making love? Because sex comes from love. If you understand the meaning of the sex because you love each other, then sex becomes sacral.
Yes. So try to look at love, making love relate to sex. And I understand, like, nowadays there's a lot of casual sex everywhere. So, people will tend to ignore the true voice of that intimacy.
Yeah. Intimacy is much more than sex. And then sex is also like much more than intimacy. So sometimes you can get this kind of feeling, the pleasure, even without sex, if you only know how to do that.
Yes. Right. All right. Thank you so much, Sylvia. And we can't wait to the summit day. And we will share a lot more. Me and Sylvia can talk forever with all this interesting experience and also a lot of case study. It's very, very interesting. Seriously. As a strong woman, we look into every problem because we look into a problem, then we can find the answer and find the solution. And we would love to share this message to all of the strong women in the world if they wish to solve the problem. So invest in yourself, like Sylvia said. Don't be afraid to share whatever taboo. There's no taboo. If this problem is not solved, that's the taboo. Don't let taboo freaks you out and solve the problem. Go ahead and invest in yourself. If you have not registered for your free ticket, go ahead, register for the free ticket and get to know all of us and all the aspects in life as a strong, loving, powerful, successful woman. Yeah?
Okay. Love it. So excited and can't wait.
Yeah, me too. All right, thank you so much, Sylvia. I will go offline in here, but wait for me for a second, please. Thank you. Bye bye, đại ca.